Hey everybody, how's it going today? Um, Real quick, the structure of these videos is gonna change a little bit because I noticed as I went back and watched them, I ramble a lot, and I'm gonna try to avoid doing that as much. So I'm gonna cut out a lot of the filler, and a lot of what I talk about now is gonna focus more on specific moments and how I felt and dealt with things in those moments leading up, and then yeah. So this isn't going to be a lot of irrelevant stuff anymore. And yeah, so now I'm going to jump right into it. In my last video, I know that I left off kind of weird at the end. And I don't know why. I was really anxious in that video too. But I'm a little bit better now. I have a better mind of where I want to go with these now. So, yeah. I'm going to fast forward to a little bit past where I left off in my other video, which would be closer to my senior year of high school. My mom had been going to treatments. She got surgery to remove the tumor. That went super great. She did super good. Was in the ICU for like 18 hours after, which the surgeons were very happy, but also super surprised about. That's the fastest time they've ever seen anybody recover enough to have to be able to leave the ICU from that type of surgery, which was good. You know, everything started to look up. My mom started to go to physical therapy because when she got the surgery to remove the tumor was on the right side of her brain, and so it affected the mobility on the left side of her body, and she was left-handed, go figure. So she had to go to physical therapy really just to build the strength and mobility back up in her leg and her arm so that she could walk on her own. But yeah, so we started going to physical therapy. She started doing really good with that. And then fast forward into my senior year, you know, everything's looking up. Again, she's recovering. She's doing radiation treatments, chemotherapy, all that stuff. Everything's looking good. Every time they go to do a scan, everything looks fine. And then one time she goes and they notice something else, another spot, and they check it and it's back. And not only is it back, it's right next to where her brainstem is, which in turn made it inoperable because they didn't want to risk removing it and then having her pretty much paralyzed or forget how to talk, etc. It was a very big con list of things that could go wrong with removing that tumor. So, you know, I had been feeling a lot better after that first surgery. She started making recoveries, and you know, I still had all those emotions that I had bottled up before, but I was starting to, I guess, open up more. I was starting to recover, and then it was like everything was, you know, slowly going up, and then we got to where we were, and it stopped here, and then there's no more track left, and everything went here. And again, the angry side of me, you know, I got really, really mad. I got mad at the doctors for not being able to see it earlier than they did, which it's not their fault. You know, I mean, they did everything they could. Every time they looked at stuff before, it was fine. I got mad at God for allowing this to even come back in the first place, because I was like, she beat it. We called it. She got the thing removed. She was doing better. She was recovering. Like, why? Why is this happening again? And my mood slowly went from, hopeful to, like I said, angry, and just not very, I was not a very easy person to talk to anymore. Because I didn't want to talk to anybody. I felt like talking about it made me seem weak, like I couldn't control or handle my own emotions. I thought talking about it would, I don't know, maybe make me feel worse than just, taking how I feel and bottling it up and telling everybody, like, oh, like, everything's gonna be fine. It was fine the first time, it'll be fine this time. Which I did not believe at all. I know a lot of people in my family had that outlook. God's gonna take care of her. He did it the first time, he's gonna do it this time. And I wanted to believe that. I really wanted to believe that at that time. But I didn't. And I couldn't. Like, I was just so mad at him for letting this happen to my mom again. And I started to shut down. Like, emotionally, mentally, I just started to shut down. Like, I stopped. I was in kickboxing classes and stuff. I stopped going to those. I stopped talking and hanging out with my friends. I mean, I literally ceased all contact with anybody who wasn't my girlfriend or my, like, immediate family. I wasn't talking to anybody because I didn't want to. I wasn't happy to leave I wanted to sit in my house. I wasn't happy to leave my house and go anywhere. Other than running my mom to the store when she wanted to go, or running her to her appointments or whatever. Like, I did not want to leave the house. And I got really depressed. And this is before, before anything really even started getting bad, because my mom was still hopeful. She heard that and she got a little upset at first, but then she said, you know what? Like, God's got this, I'll be fine. The next episode, because I'm about to cut this video off now. The next episode, next video, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to talk about my mom a whole lot. That episode is going to be less about me and more about my mom. Yeah. And then after that, we'll conclude the high school part of my story and really get into how I started to notice things, what started to happen, and yeah, just how I continued to bottle things up and how it affected me. Yeah, I'll probably conclude this there'll probably be 3 or 4 more videos for my story, and then yeah, we'll go from there. I'll see what happens next. But thank you guys also so much for taking time to watch these videos. It means a lot to me. I know there probably aren't particularly the greatest videos right now, but I have faith and hope that they're gonna get better. I believe that they're gonna get better. The more videos I do, the more frequently I do this, the less anxious I feel every time I turn this camera on. So again, yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for everybody who's watching my videos. And I hope you guys have a great day. See you next time.